Hey, welcome to Homegrown, where home remedies are used and we think with critical minds. How you doing, you guys? I could not wait to get on here and show you guys and talk about this subject. I really couldn't. This is an exciting one for me. This is my little man. His name is Mio. Say hi. Cheryl Carroll, this show's for you. You're like, I want to know about it. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what works, what don't work. Jennifer DeYoung, this is going to help with your fibromyalgia. It really will. I don't have no products backing me. You all know about me. I'm a new channel, and I kind of tell it how it is, homegrown, you know. So you're just going to get my opinion and my straight up. I'm not much of a BSer. I'll tell you the truth and what I think about it. Someone asked me about antibiotics, and do antibiotics work? Do they? He says no. Antibiotics didn't help me a bit. They lowered my immune system and made me sicker is what they did. So let's talk about it. Earthing or grounding, what is it? You see, the earth gets struck by lightning all the time, kind of like his little head. That's the earth. It's constantly getting electricity in it. And we have soles under our shoes that are non-conductive, so we never touch the earth. We can't touch it. And what's it do to our health? Well, what it does to our health is basically, I started this journey because I have to try it and believe it before I buy it. And it's got to work, or I don't put 1 cent in it, or I make it myself. Do-it-yourself stuff. That's all here. So you want to go? Are you going to leave me? So go ahead. So I heard all about it. I heard it could lower blood pressure. I heard it could help with fibromyalgia. I heard it could help with, my gosh, inflammation. There's a book this thick on it. It really is. And when you order from a certain company, they send you the whole book. And it's half as thick as a Bible on the benefits. So the benefits are just, they're out of this world. If you have anxiety, oh man, I have anxiety, so I do take anxiety medicine. And let me tell you what, I would walk out in the middle of the wintertime, take my shoes off, and just stand there and freeze. And I could feel my body draining into the earth, or the other way around. It works. I don't know exactly the science behind it. And I would walk in, I'd rip the router out, and I'd go to sleep. And I'd sleep really good. And you know, if you think about it, we don't play with the earth like we used to. We don't garden. You know, we don't build houses. But back, you know, in the olden days, before me, probably before you, and I know my audience, so I know there's some people in here that garden today, because I do. You know, they get involved and take their shoes off and walk through the grass. That is so good for you. So anyhow, the lightning strikes the earth. The earth has a charge that we need. We need it because we can't disperse the energy. We're like walking antennas. It's almost like a house that's not grounded. Every house, every building has a ground because all that electricity in the house needs to go somewhere. We don't have that. We've got, you know, plastic soles and even a good pair of cowboy boots. It's no longer rawhide, it's plastic. So somehow we need to get rid of that negative energy. So with the scientist that went out and said, hey, people coming back from the beach are more healthy, they're more relaxed, you know, they had a better recovery from that vacation. What he did is, and you'll see this if you look up earthing videos, they take, you ever see the red and the black electric meter that you take the 2 prongs and you check the electricity? I don't have one that reads that small, but they take the 2 prongs and they check the electricity in your body. And I think it's in ohms, I'm not sure, but the point is the numbers. So your numbers are supposed to be between like 002, 003. That's the electricity we're supposed to have in our bodies. But me, you, we all have 7 to 14. And if we're near a cell tower and you check your electric on your body, it can be up to 27. And, you know, if you saw my video yesterday on what was going through the air, we don't know what radio frequencies they are, but even a radio station to cell towers to Gwen towers to, you know, satellite dishes, your radio station that you like in your car, all that's radio frequencies. And it's all hitting us and building up. So we need to touch the earth. This is the earth. We got to touch the earth to get that energy out. There's no other way to do it except for kick off our shoes or, you know, buy products that can help us do this. So what's all the hype? The hype is I found a few products I think that work really well. I got my video editor today, but I'm going to probably just post this without editing it because you guys have been waiting on this, and I feel bad that I didn't get it out earlier. So I'm going by the old way, the script. So please bear with me. I'm going to make this as fast as possible. I also, after I ripped the router out of my wall, after walking barefooted, I ripped the router out. I also took my smart meter, and I actually heard this on Marfugel's show. A young gal called in, and she was sensitive like me. I'm very sensitive to this stuff. Like, I put that video up of the map just to show you, you know, the electricity that's in the air. I mean, it's no secret that they use Doppler radars. That's radio frequencies going through the air, and they turn them up, they turn them down. At least that's what I see. And man, I'll get a headache, I'll feel dizzy, and I'll go and I'll look, and sure enough, the state of Pennsylvania is lit up like a Christmas tree. They turn on and they turn off. We don't know what they do. They might push storms, but the point is we got a lot of RF in our air. So I took the aluminum foil and I blocked the smart meter inside the house. Like if I took this wall here, the wall behind me, and I just covered it with aluminum foil, like 4 sheets, and that also helped. So let's get into the products. The products, I bought a kit, and it was earthing.com is where I bought all my products. So the kit, it comes with all your basic needs, but I'm going to tell you guys you don't need all that. So what happens is, I got this just to show you guys. You got one end of the product, and it looks like this. Okay, that's your ground, and all you do is you plug your ground into the ground on your electrical socket. The other end is here. Okay, now that goes to the earthing product, whether it be a cuff, you know, it goes there, you wrap it around, it's done. Whether it be this blanket behind me, same way. And they also sent me a grounding mat. This is for putting under computers. So you just, that's it, you're grounded. Now if I lay this out and I touch this with one finger, you can just touch it with one finger, the energy in your body goes straight to nothing. So the RF can't hurt you. It like creates a bubble around me. Imagine like a bubble as soon as I touch it. Your body, the electric in your body goes down to the, you know, 002. So as you take your finger off, my router back there is just pumping full. So it is awesome. It is very, very good, awesome products to get. Now, which ones do I like? This, it should be under my computer, but there's been a lot of people that stood on this, so I don't want to touch it. I know I could wash it and all, but the point is I don't use it. I mean, who wants to stand in one spot and stand on this? I mean, it's just kind of, it's inconvenient. And you can't really put it under your sheets because it doesn't have connectivity. I hear, well, you put it under your sheets, on your pillow. Unless you're going to put it under your computer, you can save money by not getting this. Another product that comes with a lot of these kits are these cuffs. Now, these cuffs are pretty cool. The cool thing about them is, they come on like this, you know, you can work out with it. You can drag this, I can drag this halfway around my house, you know, and you just plug it in the wall. This end here pops in there. And when you do that, they kind of send you a tester. And what I mean by that is, check this out. So if I put this on my wrist, they call it going green. So I'll put this on my wrist, and the tester is, where did I put that guy? The tester's right here. The tester looks like this. So to see if you're grounded and see if it's working, oh, I got a surprise for you guys. I'm going to tell you how to quit. If you know someone that's addicted to pain pills and drugs, zero withdrawals. Zero. I did it. That's coming. So anyhow, you take the tester, you plug this into the into the back here. It's hard to explain, but it's very easy if you see it right back there. And then what you do is you hit this and you turn green. See how it's green? That means you're grounded. If I take the bracelet off, it wouldn't turn green. It'll go up your hand. It goes all the way down your arm. And I can feel it right now. I just put that on there and I can feel my anxiety just went, whoa. Like it takes you down a notch. It's really cool. So I ground a lot, so my body goes green fast. People that never use this stuff, it'll do this. It'll kind of, it won't stay green. But you can see I'm grounded. So about the cuff, I would say if you're into exercising, you like getting on the treadmill and stuff like that, or doing yoga. Now you guys probably don't like yoga. I don't know. I personally never could get into it because I just couldn't. I didn't understand it, I guess. My point is, if you're going to put a mat out and exercise, do some push-ups and stuff, this is perfect. These things are strong. They can take a beat, and trust me, I drag them around. The puppy, he plays with them and chews on them, and they don't get hurt. So the cuff is good for that reason. Do I use the cuff? If I'm going to be home and I'm doing dishes and I'm around the house, I will take this and I'll wrap it around my ankle and I walk around. I walk around with it on. Why not? It calms you down. It keeps you protected from all the radio frequencies. But my favorite thing that I wanted to tell you, that if you're going to buy any of these products, they sell sheets. Someone commented in my last video, the iodine video, the 2 videos prior, I think, about how she grounded her bed. You can find all this on do-it-yourself channels. I didn't do it because I couldn't figure out how to make it work, and I didn't have all the things I needed to ground it. You know what I mean? Like you need to get copper wire. You put a pole outside, you run that wire. Yep, you just put a stake in the earth. That's all this is. This kit actually comes with a stake. It's about this long. You push it down into the soil and you put your wire in it. You run it through your window and it'll work on the cuff. It'll work on the grounding mat. You can hook that up to anything. And they say that that's the best, and I believe it. Like I said, do-it-yourself videos, you can go out and buy a rod, get the wire, run it, and connect it to, they even show you how to make the sheets and stuff. I didn't do that. I just looked at, I'm a big-time reviewer. I like reading reviews, and when I see really good reviews, if I'm going to spend money, I want something that's quality that, that will work for me. But I'm going to show you guys something cool. I just wanted to say this. I think people think we're crazy, and you guys all know what I'm talking about. There's going to be people who click on this video and go, the guy lost his mind. But I really do. I think the Lord gives us critical thinking and discernment to know things. And on my journey, that's exactly what happened. So I'm going to show you my favorite product and get on with the show. This is my all-time favorite product. This is called an earthing throw. Earthing.com is where you get this at. And I'm not getting a red penny from earthing.com. So if you guys order from them, guys, tell them Homegrown from YouTube sent you. And I'm going to just show you how big this is. I think you can pick it up for like 80 bucks. I know it's a lot of money, but I'm going to tell you what you can do with this if you're just a little bit creative. And I know you guys all are. I'm going to move this chair out of the way. I'll show you how big it is. It's got this clasp here. So there's your clasp, and then you just boop, plug it in. You like the sound effects? Boop, plug it in. Plug it in, plug it, yeah. So anyhow, this is how big it is. And it's very comfy. I mean, it's that big. From my hand here to my hand here, this covers a queen-size bed. So I could lay on this side, and someone could lay on this side, and we both benefit from it. But when you take this thing, and I've witnessed this a million times, when you take this thing and wrap it up around you, I'm just going to show you how big it is, because You know, when I buy stuff, I want to know how big stuff is. You know, it goes way down past my butt. It's very, very, very comfy. I lay on this every night. I had to rip my bed apart for you guys, but just to show you how it works, the fabric in here, the fabric in here is made of the stitching is actually conductive. So when you throw this on and just get in contact with it, when it contacts your body, I mean, you can just, you feel it. You feel this. I'm going to fall asleep on you guys. But it is a really, really awesome product. And not only that, but if you're on the couch, like if you're laying on the couch watching the show, you can run the wire right up behind the couch, plug it into the bottom here, and be grounded. I mean, it's my favorite product of all time, and it really helped me. It helped me a lot because I have a lot of anxiety issues. So that's a few things that I wanted to talk about. If you're going to go out and spend your money on any of this, definitely get the throw. People will come visit you and you'll just, hey, would you like a cover? And 5 minutes later, they're going to be sleeping. Bible Bites. Bible Bites. We didn't get into Bible Bites yet, but that's because I had to get this out tonight for you guys. I really wanted to get it out. I did tell you about the cure for addiction. I got the cure. I know exactly. I'm going to go over that probably in my next video. And that's it. That's the end of my that's the end of this little tutorial. If you guys do buy products, like I said, tell them Homegrown sent you from YouTube when you get a chance to review the products, because after you have it for a month, you'll see a lot of nice reviews from there, and it helps a lot because you don't have to go outside and walk in your feet. If you love taking your shoes off in the summertime, every chance you get, take your shoes off and walk in the yard, walk out in that grass. When we were kids, our feet were like, I don't know about yours, but my feet were like calloused because I could run across rocks. And we just don't have that no more. People were getting sick because we're being bombarded with all these radio frequencies, and it can't be healthy. I mean, it just can't. Your phone supposedly is dangerous. I mean, if you read the fine print on your phone and you go down through it, you're supposed to keep it on speakerphone. You're never supposed to hold it to your head. So that there alone tells you that it's bad. And I know that if I'm touching this, I can be playing with this, and like I said, it creates a bubble. Another great thing about earthing.com is they send you the book I told you about. I just want to tell you a couple things of what it actually does. But they're going to send you a book. It reduces and eliminates chronic pain. Yes, that did that for me. Helps sleep. You're going to sleep better than you ever slept. Increases energy. Yep, it does that. I'm just going off their website, and I'm going to call BS where BS is. Relieves muscle tension. It does. Dramatically speeds healing. I don't know if you guys know this, but even the sports guys and the professional NFL, they make little patches, like sticky patches that you, like if I hurt my hand, it's a sticky patch. And that little sticky patch, they take the sticky patch on these athletes and they ground that injury. So if you guys got an injury, this is awesome for that. You break your ankle, you wrap this around it and plug it in. Grounding sends so many good negative ions through your body. And there's so many negative ions on the beach. When you go to the beach, there's more negative ions, and we need them on the beach than anywhere else. So I figure, you know what? I'm going to be at the beach at home, and I'm going to tell you, when you lay on this or cuddle up with this thing, it feels like you're at the beach. All you got to do is this. Close your eyes, and you're there, man. I hope you guys really, really like this video. Tomorrow, I'm going to have my editor so I can clip this up like and just go through, and you guys won't have to see my mistakes because, well, I didn't make a whole lot of mistakes, I guess. But the whole point is I can, condense it. Real quick, I'm looking at anything that I missed. It's antibiotics. I did discuss that. They didn't help me at all. the cure for drug addiction. I have that. No withdrawals. Bible Bites. And if you guys have any comments, let them down there, because I read every comment that you put down there. And you guys just always remember, this is so cool. The faith, you guys already know, the faith of a mustard seed. That's how I got here today. And almost all the healing I got and received came from the God. So I praise the Lord for that. These things helped me get through the year and a half. And like I said, I'll talk about that. But it's a sad story. It's very hard to talk about because it was really rough. And I think the Lord puts us through things. You know, he never said, hey, it's going to be a beautiful life. And every apostle died. All of them got killed. And if churches had outside this religion and believing in Jesus could kill you, nobody would go. And you guys know that. I know you do. You guys are some smart people. I know where you came from. Listen, I love you guys. And I'm going to get on this. Oh, Oregon Energy. We're going to talk about this stuff too. This stuff's really cool. Oregon Energy, Shungite. Shungite is some pretty neat stuff. This all has to do with radio frequencies and them things, them things they are spraying in the air. This totally makes that go away. I watch it every day. And we're going to discuss this because this is so neat. If you have this, it puts out an energy and it disperses it. It's one of the only things that'll break that stuff up that they're putting in the skies. And it's called Oregon Energy. So we're going to talk about getting healed. If you know anybody that's on pain pills, heroin, any of that kind of stuff. If you want how to break up these chem farts, what we call them, we're going to talk about that and so much more I got to show you guys. But time's limited. We don't think we really have long. We really don't. So I'm going to try and get you guys the most information I can in every video. And really, I'm a thorough person. So I hope I was thorough enough for you guys. Please subscribe. Marfugel's correct. They don't let you do nothing until you get 1,000 subs. So it's very hard to live stream and do a lot of things. If you don't have the subs, you're limited to do things. So my goal is just to get to 1,000. And if you could sub, hit the bell icon. I sound like a YouTuber. I do. Could you sub and hit the bell icon? But it's the truth, because once at least I get 1,000, that gets me over the hump. So if you found this interesting at all, I'm going to be reviewing more things, do-it-yourself things. You know, that's what we do here at Homegrown. We use home remedies. We search for truth, and we pass that information to one another, and we talk about it. So I love you guys. I'm going to wrap this up so it's not too long, and I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And most importantly, thank you for taking time out to watch my video. That means so much to me. God bless you.